A very good morning, my dear students, and welcome to Digital World of Patania Public School. But in previous lecture, we learned about the e-commerce, and we have already learned so many things about the cyber ethics. Now, today in this video, we start about the e-commerce fraud. So many frauds are present nowadays on the internet and especially e-commerce fraud, also known as the purchase fraud. Also known as the purchase fraud is a deception that is intentional, that is used to attain personal gain for the attention. Or nowadays credit card and identity fraud are two major issue. Credit card issue and the identity fraud are two major issue. Credit card fraud usually occur when a fraudster approaches a merchant and process a business transaction by fraudulent means such as stolen or fake credit card to pay for it. This leaves the merchant without getting paid for the sale that was just made. Most times identity fraud occur when the people are unable to keep their computer secure. They don't provide the computer to the security. Only fraud can occur when a hacker receives the personal details of someone by hacking into their devices and using their details of purchase products or services. There are the rise of new technology, payment method, data processing systems, online store owner are unwillingly opening their doors for a new forms of fraud every day. Mostly it occurs when the credit card is lost or its information is not stored securely. There are various measures in place to try and limit the occurrence of only credit card fraud, such as the authorization process for credit card, as well as the necessity to match the billing address of the transaction to the ones that the credit card is uh, registered to. So many types of e-commerce stores are there. First one is your credit card threat. Second is your identity theft. Yes, identity theft is very famous fraud nowadays. Modern day world, identity theft is the most common type of fraud, and the one of that cause the most concern only the merchants, bank and credit card companies. Credit card are often the most popular target for identity theft, since a theft really doesn't need much information to successfully complete a card not present transaction. Not present transaction. Identity theft is an act of a person obtaining information illegally about someone else. In identity theft, a thief simply takes over someone's identity in order to make purchases in their name and with their resources, with some basic personal information such as name, address, phone number, credit card and detail. If a fraudster can order items online and have them charged to someone else credit card or bank account also. So next type of fraud is your friendly fraud. Friendly fraud is also known as change back, chargeback fraud, or you can say friendly fraud occur when the card holder and fraudster who do the fraud are the same person. Card holder and fraud. Uh, Fraudster are the same person. In this kind of fraud, the customer purchases using some pull method like a credit card or debit card and then initiate a charge back. Claiming that they didn't place the order and that their account detail has been stolen. They are reimbursed by the merchant and they keep the goods or services. Clean fraud, yes, next fraud name is a clean fraud. In this kind of online fraud, a stolen credit card is used to purchase some goods or services, and the transaction is manipulated to get around the fraud detection functions used by the payment processors. This type of fraud is fairly sophisticated and requires deep knowledge of the payment system fraud detection system, as well as great deal of knowledge about the owners of the stolen credit card. When the thief has a good deal of personal information about the person whose stolen card is being used, they are often able to bypass any fraud detection system. And since these are based on the correct entry of personal details during the purchase process, and the clean fraud often used card testing where small purchases are made as a test only for the test to see if the stolen card data work or the not work. So this is your clean fraud. And next one is your merchant fraud. This is also your another important part of the fraud. Merchant fraud is usually a simple uh, theft where order are accepted at an e-commerce site, but nothing is ever shipped and the payment are kept. This type of fraud can easily be found in both retail and wholesale transactions, making it dangerous to both customer and legitimate online merchants. The most common payment method for merchant fraud is push method. The fraud is push method where cashback are not possible, where cashback are not possible. Next is your uh, triangulation fraud. Yes, triangulation fraud is another part here. The name of the fraud is, as its name implies, this kind of fraud is carried. Yes, this kind of fraud, you can say, is carried out via 3 points. The first point is a fake e-commerce site offering some popular items at an amazingly amazingly low price, and the site will often also offer an incentive for orders completed using a credit card, because the only purpose of the fake storefront in the collection of credit card and the address data, using different stolen credit card data to purchase goods at a legitimate online store and have them shipped to the original customer or the fake storefront. And the second point involved in the fraud tangible. The third point, fraud tangible, involve using the stolen credit card data to make additional purchases. To make additional purchases. So 3 points are there. First is a fake e-commerce site, and second is a stolen credit card data to purchase good at legitimate online store, or third one is your stolen credit card to make additional purchases. The order data and credit card numbers are no almost impossible to connect, so the fraud usually remains undetected over a longer period of time. Secure data transmission. So, secure data transmission, what is the mean of this transmission? Any type of data like intellectual property or confidential file over a network securely in digital context. Various technologies provide you several ways to protect digital or intellectual property. These methods are as follows. First is your digital rights management technology. Digital rights management technologies. These technologies are used to verify copyright by identifying and protecting the content, controlling access of the work, protecting the integrity of the work, and ensuring payment of for the access, ensuring payment for the access. These technologies prevent illegal use of the content. For access protection, several techniques such as user id, password, license agreement, and so on. So another technology is your tpm. TPM stands for technical protection measures. Is used to, we have already learned about the measures, is used to protect data in digital form. And these technology allows pushing companies in securing, protecting content such as music, text, and video from unauthorized use. If an author wishes to collect fee or use of his or her work, then DRM technology can be used. The TPM or and DRM technology are increasingly employed to sell and distribute content over the internet. Next is your cryptography. Cryptography is an old mechanism, is the science of secret writing with the intention of keeping the data secret, and it is usually employed to ensure security and privacy of information over network. This involves scrambling or encryption or information to render it unreadable and not understandable language which only the legitimate user can unscramble or decrypt. However, uh, cryptography protects the work during transmission or distribution only after location disrupted or disrupted. It does not provide any protection. And next is your digital watermark technology. A digital watermark technology, also known as forensic watermark. You can say digital watermark, or you can say forensic watermark is a digital signal or a pattern which is inserted into a digital document. It is similar to the electronic on-screen logo used by TV channel, or a unique identifiers is used to identify the sorry, the sorry, the message might contain information regarding ownership, sender, recipient, etc. Copyright permission, legal user can remove this watermark with the predetermined algorithm, and the watermark technology is extensively used in protecting multimedia work. Next is digital signature. A digital signature means your signature on internet is a computational technique used to validate the authenticity and integrity authentic and integrity of a message. So labeling of your signature, software or digital document in journal. A digital signature include identity of the sender or receiver, date, time, and the information can add it to digital product. The digital this digitally marks and binds a software product for transferring it to a specified customer. Digitally signed fingerprint guarantee document authenticity and prevent illegal copying. And next is your electronic marking. This is your secure data transmission, electronic marking. So electronic marking is a technique used to protect copyright as well as in electronic publishing, whereas documents are printed, copied or faxed. In this technique, the system automatically generate a unique mark that is tagged to each of the document copied. And now the most important is Netiquette. Netiquette means internet rules, what you do on the internet or what you do not don't do on the internet. So netiquette is a combination of words, network, and etiquette. Etiquette and your network. So it is defined a set of rules or acceptable online behavior or not acceptable online behavior. In simple words, these are the do and do nots of online communication. We should follow these etiquette while chatting, blogging, commenting, posting your information on the net, or using other services provided by the internet. So what you do, so etiquette, netiquette, internet etiquette, you can say here. So internet etiquette, what you do, begin message with a solution. So always start writing the message with your solution. And always end your message with your name and email address or your phone number also, you can say. Use a signature at the end of a message. Always use a signature at the end of the message. Keep emails short. Write your keep email in very short form. Don't write long mails here. Use proper grammar and spellings. Acknowledge and return message properly. Remember that your posts are public. Think before posting. So what you post on in the internet, you think it and you observe it, and then you can only post the up your comment or any information or your post on social networking site. Use common acronyms. So use the common acronyms like thanks, THNX nowadays we use here. So you can use the common acronym here. Use appropriate emote icons. Emote icons are your emotional icons like your smiling face or thumbs up or these type of icons to help convey meaning, but avoid overuse of them. Don't use more. Use in a fixed limit. So don't do what you don't do on the internet. Do not say anything that you would not say in real life. Don't gossip and keep personal information personally. Do not open email received from people you don't know or trust, or maybe this email is your virus or bombs or any others. Bombs is the part of your virus. Do not use abusive words and abusive word. Don't be sarcastic, and do not type in capital letter. It is considered in shouting. Okay. Don't tag your friend in appropriate photos. Only tag your friends appropriate photos. Do not post copyrighted material to which you do not own copyright. So always uh, write your own ideas and thought. Don't be copy from the internet. So these all about the chapter number 6, cyber ethics. Here chapter number 6 is completed our, and with the chapter number 6 our complete syllabus of 10th class is completed here. So you study this complete chapter, learn it, and learn the exercise of this chapter. And beta, if anyone have any doubt regarding these topics, you can discuss with me in your Zoom class. Thank you so much for watching this video.